Yeah, man, and you know it. So, I don't think people realize that this show, this production, the little podcast that could, and this comes to you courtesy of some God-fearing individuals, just some brothers and sisters trying to live in a Christ-like fashion. And, one of the things that from day one that I've wanted to establish here on And You Know It is just the ability to give people a proper send-off, right? And so I know we've been talking about Kevin Samuels here so far on the show, but I think we can do better in terms of a send-off. And so what we're going to do is we're going to turn to the clergy. Raheem, look, this is, and I'll be honest with the audience, this is going to be a test of the And You Know It technology and where we are from a production standpoint. But we're going to go ahead and bring in this gentleman. His name is Pastor Hightower. And Pastor Hightower comes to us from Christ the Rock, Ebenezer, over the mountain, into the valley, through the Tabernacle Baptist Church in, where is it? It's in Birmingham, Alabama. And he's live from his pulpit, and he's going to go ahead and deliver a eulogy for Mr. Kevin Samuel. So we're going to go ahead and turn it over to Pastor Hightower. We're going to go live to the church. We're going live to the church. Pastor Hightower, let's see if he can take it over.
And can we all just bow our heads right now as we do remember our brother Kevin Samuel. I mean, he was a brother of prestige. He was a brother of distinction. He was a brother that had a lot of poise and a lot of candor about himself. He was somebody that walked around with a lot of confidence because he knew who he was. He knew who he was as a man. He knew who he was as an individual. He knew who he was as a father, as a son. He knew who he was as a member of this society. And we just appreciate somebody like that. We got to look to somebody like that and really give honor and respect to the man that he was. And we know what he represented online. We know the types of things that he talked about. We know that he wanted the progression of black men and women. And he would talk to the sisters about it. He would get online and he would talk to the sisters and let them know how he felt about some of the things they had done in the past and what they could do to change their future. And yeah, he had some detractors. He had some naysayers. He had some people that was non-supportive. A lot of people that, look down on him and talk bad about him and called him a homosexual and talked about what he did do and what he didn't do and how he felt about this and that, and felt that they were offended by some of his words. And there was a lot of folks that you thought you might have had the support from, but it was a lot of women folk mainly that came against him, and a lot of the big boned ones, a lot of the ones with the jowls that was hanging down on the chest, on the neck, the one with the back fat, big mama them, the ones that'll get up on a Sunday morning and make the flapjacks and the butter biscuit with the margarine. I said with the margarine, and would get up and make the sweet tea, no too sweet, slow down. And they had a problem with Brother Kev for what he said and what he did. Lord, I wish I had a talk back church. I wish I had a talk back church. He was trying to favor him. He was looking out for him, Lord. He didn't want to have to do the, he didn't want to see the dog in him. He didn't want them to be dog mamas. Lord, he didn't want them to be out here dating their sons, going to Cheesecake Factory, talking about, can I get the bang bang chicken and shrimp? And that's gonna be for two. Me and Jaden. Lord, he didn't want it. He didn't want it. He wanted the black family together. He wanted a real family. He wanted cohesion. They didn't want that. They didn't like it. They wanted to be by themselves. 5 kids, 6 baby daddies. One of them in jail. The other 5, we can't call them disconnected. I wish I had a talk back church. Lord. Yes, Lord. We got to look to the book. We got on Brother Cam. He was a spiritual brother. He was gifted. Yes, Lord. It looks in the book as I read. I wish the church could hear me. It says in Ezekiel chapter 12. Let me say it again. In Ezekiel chapter 12. Verse 10, yes, it says, it takes two to make a thing go right. It takes two to make it out of sight. Lord, I wish somebody could hear me. Brother Cam just wanted y'all to get together and figure it out. Because a lot of y'all was haters. A lot of y'all was wrong. Lord, but this man lived a beautiful life. And he lived a beautiful life. We're going to remember him as he was, as he presented himself. And the person that he wanted us to elevate to, that's what we inspired by, and that's what we gonna follow through. I wish I had a church to say, amen. I wish I had a church to say, yes, Lord. I wish I had a church to say, yeah, Jesus. In the mighty sweet name of God, in the mighty sweet name of Jesus. Yes, Lord. Amen.
Wow. Amen. 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 Thank you, Pastor Hightower, for allowing us to have that live look in. And again, that comes to us courtesy of Christ the Rock, Ebenezer over the mountain into the valley through the Tabernacle Baptist Church in Birmingham, Alabama. Thank you again, Pastor Hightower, for those eloquent words. Just really encapsulating the life of a YouTube giant and such a polarizing figure in life and in death. So we here at And You Know It would like to offer our sincerest condolences to Kevin's family and anyone who's affected by his loss. We were certainly affected, and as you can see, also Pastor Hightower and so many more were touched by the life of Kevin Samuels. This is And You Know It.